versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Your soul shall be mine!
I'm gonna go ahead and keep the acidic swamp ooze. Handlock has, you know, space in your hand to just have some cards held in your hand. Even if I'm not planning on playing on turn 2, it's a keep in this matchup. Just because of how Handlock works, I just want to tap it anyways early and get that big hand size. I don't have all that many 4-drops, like Twilight Drake, Voidcaller, and 1 Mountain Giant, but it's still 3 4-drops. That's fun. I just don't like having a multiple of any card with Reno in my deck. Even though it's technically feasible, I'd like to be able to play Reno on turn 6 against aggro. And from what I've been playing so far, against aggro decks, I keep Reno in my opening hand just because of how strong it is. It's like when you're building a whole deck around it, it's so strong against aggro decks that, especially as a handlock, when it's, you know, you can tap kind of early anyways. So my mulligan strategy has been keeping Reno against aggro, not against warrior, but
Armor made to fit.
oh yeah, I was playing a lot of different mages yesterday. Couldn't find one I liked a whole bunch. So we coined Death Bites of Acidic Swamp Ooze.
Let the pain
Otherwise
speak to
Implosion.
me.
This works 66% of the time. Or I could Argus.
My shield for Argarth.
Ultimately, I went this play because if I Implosion, he Death Bites next turn, like, which is kind of his natural move on turn 4. The imps all die to the Whirlwind, so I'd kind of rather ooze his weapon first before playing the Implosion. And also, I'd like to Implosion a minion that does more damage. Acolyte of Pain doesn't fight back very well. It's a 1x minion, whereas I can Implosion something with like more attacking power.
Into the breach.
I'm actually in pretty good shape right now. He doesn't have a whole lot of armor for my giants coming up, especially with these guys on the field. And I can actually tap next turn and play Mountain Giant, giving me more cards in my hand. And I have a BGH, so got good answers. And I wonder if like controller is using Obsidian Destroyers, because in my controller, I played a lot yesterday. I actually found it good to run 2 Obsidian Destroyers. It's actually a really strong card, I think. I was running Dr. Boom, Baron Gun, and 2 Obsidian Destroyers, and I took out like Nefarian / Alexstrasza in that slot just to have more 7-drops. So a lot of BGH targets.
Do you like to play with fire?
Ooh. Start by tapping. Might want to play the Implosion here instead. I don't have a great answer if you big game hunters on a Mountain Giant right now, because then I can Implosion, but it'd be kind of weird. I don't really want to play. I'm just gonna play the Implosion here instead. Not too worried about the Pyromancer. Playing the Mountain Giant's just I'm worried about the big game hunter.
A fight! Count me in! Everyone, get in here!
Might just have the Shadow Flame here. Alright, let's do this. If he trades both of his guys for my Dr. Boom, then he doesn't have a board anymore. I'd rather have done this than Shadow Flame and Big Game Hunter. Otherwise, if he just trades in more Grim Patrons, he still needs an answer to my Dr. Boom. And I have Shadow Flame. Shadow Flame's a one-way board clear. There's no War Song to propagate from. He can get a lot, but they can't charge. So I'm gonna basically make this play.
Everyone, get in! Everyone, get in! Everyone, get in here! Everyone, get in here!
was pretty bad for me though. All the battle rages came down. But I really didn't want to waste my big game hunter. That's at least I still have my big game hunter. Oftentimes this deck runs Dr. Boom and Grom and Rag. Some combination of them, probably 2 out of 3 or something.
Do you like to play with fire?
I wonder.
I need to tap as much as possible because I actually need to find my Hellfire, Demon Wrath, or MC Tank, one of my other board clears.
I've got the beast in my sight. I must choose.
Okay, so he's drew a lot of cards, and this is setting up for Grom. Let me see how much damage you can do. Grom is 12 plus 7, 12 plus 11, 23, 23.
I wonder.
I think I can go for this kind of greedy play here. Looking at this, it doesn't seem like I died to Grom, just because he can't swing with the weapon first. He can do some things like trade in the 4-1 Inner Rage attack here, but I still don't die to Grom Inner Rage right now. He had another spell. I gave him too many cards from the Bell Rages. Probably should have just AoE'd.
Gul'dan versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Your soul shall be mine!
Serpy Coin, thanks for resubbing. Welcome back to the StrifeCro.
Let the pain speak to me.
Kind of risky for me to play the Shredder, because he can kill the Shredder and then feed off the second half. Kind of the same thing for him, Gang, except yeah, he can just get multiple cards anyways.
Armor made to fit.
Okay, so if he plays Belcher on 5, my plan was to silence it.
So many possibilities.
Next turn I can keep tapping. So I still get to spend all my mana. Tap Refreshment Vendor, probably.
What now?
So I was thinking of Art Sun fearing the Void Caller, force him to kill, but he can kill it with this first and still kill Imp Gang. Looks like I'm just gonna tap and play Imp Gang. I think it's a little bit better than tap and play Refreshment Vendor. Because my Void Caller is gonna die next turn, and I'd prefer to get out Jaraxxus, now Mal'Ganis, over the Imp Gang. It's a lot more mana efficient for me. Refreshment Vendor dies anyways, just to the weapon charge, so this actually does a little bit better. get out one more imp. Oh, the imp just dies, but if he attacks it, but
Draxus, Eridal Lord of the Burning Legion!
I'm gonna kill one before dropping other minions. Makes the most sense.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Probably it's just dying to execute. Don't really need to save this on Fury for anything though. It actually helps fighting the board. I wonder if this can be Patron Warrior like last game. If he's running Slam and Cruel Taskmaster, Sludge Belcher, Dr. Boom. It's definitely possible, but no, it's controller. So it didn't have the execute or yeah, probably execute. Shield Slam's still possible. Go ahead and tap here. So I need to find a way to kill Ysera next turn. Let me think if it matters if I play a stronger minion here. Ysera has 12 health. I have 5 here. I can go up to 9. And then I have a Hellfire.
Almost out of time.
I'll play more mana efficient. If he plays Ysera, I'm gonna Mal'Ganis and then trade in like that. That way I can still kill it. Oh wait, that was a miscalculation. I don't know why I thought I could do that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I should have played the Twilight Drake if I want to kill Ysera.
Armor made to fit.
I really want to Defender Vargas. Let's go ahead and tap and see if we get something.
I got this.
Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here!
I don't really want to play Reno until I play Molten Giant, kind of. I can wait a little bit.
I bring life.
I have a lot of good top decks here.
We're gonna be rich!
I can basically use my life as a resource and tank a lot of power with this play and not worry about dying. He's already Alex me. Because I really don't like trading these in. I could maybe kill with Implosion, but unless I roll a 4, I have to trade both of these in still. I'd rather just not worry about it. If he brawls, because I play a lot of minions, hopefully his Alex Ross just dies, because it's like a big minion, not a small minion that he's brawling. So it's like brawling down his own guy, effectively. I like doing this a lot more than, say, if I left up Armorsmith, for example. I still have 8 cards. I don't really have to worry about fatigue, because he doesn't have cards in his hand, so I'm going to just kill him before fatigue.
I have no time for games.
I was maybe going to plan on trading Twilight Drake in, depending on what I rolled.
Almost out of time.
I don't want to trade Dr. Broom into Sylvanas because that opens me up for Baron Geddon. So that's basically the most important card for me to play around at this point. Since it's his last AoE after Brawl. If he plays the second Brawl, it's okay. At that point I can like hardcore commit to the board because I still kind of have to not commit too much to the board because of the potential of second Brawl. But if he does use the second Brawl, I can just play everything.
Gul'dan versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. Your soul shall be mine.
I feel like I should keep my double 4-drops. The mulligans against Druids have actually been getting harder as Handlock, just because so many Druids are running the Leopardom style in Feldreaver that it's hard to go for Mountain Giants in your opening hand now. It used to be where you just keep Drakes and Giants and kind of hope that you have more threats than they have Keepers and BGHs. Okay, that's probably still better. I was actually thinking about Refreshment Vendor because I might want a Hellfire next turn, and if my guy dies anyways after the Hellfire to say something like Druid Call, it might not be worth it. It might just be better off playing Refreshment Vendor. But yeah, I don't want to just have to Hellfire next turn because of that. It's still stronger. Even if he plays Druid Call, it still survives as a 4-1 after trading the Druid Claw and Hellfiring, so... This is good because I get to cash in on some value on the Twilight Drake before a Keeper in turn 6. If he has that, Keeper's really good on turn 6 because you can Hero Power after. That was a super good top deck. I just want to be as strong as possible this turn before my Emperor. Because it's sometimes harder to drop Emperor when you're behind. It's really good if I can be relatively ahead before I drop Emperor. It's kind of weird because I've never really played any aggro decks today where Reno's really good. It's okay though. Boombots make it hard here.
Almost out of time.
I don't really have a great play here. I think this is still better. Sometimes it doesn't die and I have a really good abusive after, but otherwise I just play this. I feel like it's still better than something like abusive in and then trade for the Dr. Boom, leaving a 7-1, then Hellfiring. Then I'm killing my own abusive, I'm killing my own Mal'Ganis, and the Mal'Ganis probably dies to Boombot. That probably just clears the whole board. In the grand scheme of things, I like this more. Sometimes I actually don't lose, or sometimes I actually kill the Dr. Boom with abusive if I win the RNG on Boombots. Somewhat, I might want to save Ala for Ancient War after I see Sunwalker. I don't think he had combo last turn. You could have killed him with combo last turn.
Where shall I strike? Get in there, fight, maggot!
My hand is kind of like messed up right now. Drax is awkward at 30 life, and I don't have anything else. I need good top decks. Double Sludge Belcher as well. He hasn't played any keepers yet, and he's holding some cards. Unless his hand is combo, it has to be keeper. So I'm just gonna not Argus that guy. If he's running Double Belcher and Sunwalker, it's like, I kind of feel like his hand is keeper and not combo. Because I have a lot of reads earlier in the game where he could have killed me a combo at least a couple of turns. After picking up this Siphon Soul against Ancient War, I feel a lot better using my Owl here. Also, just on board, he can't kill my Owl this turn if he trades Sludge Belcher plus Slime plus Hero Power and then Darnassus into the Slime. My Owl still survives against just his Hero Power, so I can Argus the Owl and trade into the Slime and it'll still stay alive, so it's kind of worth it to play the Owl this turn. What happened? I think he just suicided his Aspirant for no reason, because he could have kept the Aspirant alive and just traded the Slime. I'm not sure. That seemed weird.
Engaging TC
I feel like it's going to be hard for me to use Draxus this game if I want to respect combo. Because I don't really have taunts left in my deck. So it's very hard to respect combo Draxus when they're just at 15 life. But, you know, as is, he's just dying to this board and he needs to answer right now. You can also play Molten Giant for 10. You know, I think his hand is Keeper and Big Game Hunter. Because he hasn't used any Big Game Hunters yet. It's like so weird. So I feel like he doesn't use combo with the cards he's running, but then he's holding cards, right? So I kind of have a good read though after. After the second Sunwalker, there's almost no way he's running combo with double Sunwalker and double Sludge Belcher. It's like almost the same here to siphon that one and not this one, because the Sunwalker was worth kind of something like a 7 health minion.
Into the breach! I must safeguard the land. You face Jaraxxus, Eredon Lord of the Burning Legion!
I'm gonna play more on Big Game Hunter than combo.
My eyes are open.
He's even using Earthen Ring Farce here, huh? So it's even less likely he's running Force Nature Savager. He's not running Shade in that slot either. Could even have double Big Game Hunter.
Who dares defy this ancient land?
Let me see if I can clear 2 minions with a Demon Wrath. I could play Dr. Boom Demon Wrath, and I have some chance of lethal there too. I feel like he has Big Game Hunter as one of his cards, and I'm like 100% sure he doesn't have combo in his deck as well at this point.
It's running out of cards. No play. A natural mistake.
About my like answer to Reno, like what do you think, Reno gimmick or something? I wouldn't say it's a gimmick, because Reno is obviously a very strong card. The whole point of Reno is whether it warrants the use of, say, a deck built around Reno, right? Like no one can argue that 6 mana for 4/6 that heals you for 30 is extremely powerful. Hellfire against Hunter's not really that good. Hurts me too much. But I will be keeping the Molten Dark Bomb, especially with the Dark Bomb. Makes Hellfire worse, because I can already Dark Bomb the Knife Juggler. Oh, I have Reno against Hunters. First time that's happened. Because every game I'm playing against non-aggro decks, feels nice to have Reno against Hunter. Okay, I feel like this is Rip Hunter hand. I have so much healing.
To my side.
Southsea Deckhand. Against Freezing Trap, it doesn't matter which one I play. So I'd probably just play the Twilight Drake and hope he doesn't owl it. Because I can't trade with Void Caller. It's kind of weak to Owl and Hunter's Mark over the Void Caller. Hunter's Mark is okay if it just trades in, as long as I kill it, but...
I'll show them. I'll show them.
And I do know it's running Southsea Deckhand. I'm not sure what that means. Probably just a Face Hunter with an extra 1-drop.
I come. Get in there and fight, maggot.
He didn't get an alert.
I smell blood.
But anyways, Gary, thanks for subbing. Welcome back to the StrifeCro. Crowfist. Maybe the snail. I don't know. I remember. If he gets me down to 10 life, I can play Molten Giant and Reno in the same turn. Looks like I will be able to do that, but I won't be able to Shadow Flame. That's probably okay. Epic.